Hello and welcome to Shropshire Ghost Tales. This episode will explore the history and the ghost tales of the Norman Church and Tudor Hall at Upton, Cressett, near Bridgnorth in Shropshire. Unfortunately, this episode will be my last ever podcast, because in June this year I will be moving all my content to YouTube. So remember to subscribe on YouTube if you already haven't done so, if you still want to enjoy my content. Because as of from June, I will be doing pure paranormal investigation videos on my second channel, which is called Shropshire Ghost Investigation. I will leave you a link to the channel in the description to this podcast. The reason I have decided to discontinue the podcast element in my videos is because of the lack of funding and local support. The new paranormal videos will also address some of the history of the site, but will feature myself conducting pure paranormal investigations using up-to-date paranormal equipment, which I think will be more exciting and enjoyable for you viewers to watch. Anyway, without further ado, let's get back into my last podcast. Upton Cressett St Michael's Church was built around the 11th century and probably built the same time as the Great Hall at Upton Cressett, which is no longer in existence, since part of it was demolished during the Elizabethan times and was replaced by a manor house, which is there today. The church has some amazing architecture, such as a Norman font and a decorative chancel arch. More interestingly, the church has medieval paintings on the west wall. The paintings feature an angel and an enthroned king similar, if not identical, to the paintings at the Cleverley Church. Many sources suggest that they were painted by the same artist around the year 1220. During the 13th century, the church had a north aisle built, but later was demolished. It is still possible to see the brickwork of that part of the church today. It is suggested that the name Upton originates from Thomas G. Upton, which had a village, church and great hall built during the Norman times. The name Cressett originates from the Cressett family, where Richard Cressett had the manor house built in the Elizabethan times, and the family remained the owners up to the year 1926. Part of the hall today features some of the old Great Hall, which is the oldest part of the building. Moreover, some of the remains of the old village can be seen from a nature trail, as the village was demolished around the same time the new manor house was built. Regarding the paranormal activity at the site, many paranormal investigators have explored the church and have heard disembodied voices coming through the ghost box. One team of explorers called Staffordshire Paranormal Explorers also witnessed this. I will leave their video link to their video on YouTube, as it is worth checking out. I also went there myself and heard a loud knock to the west of the building, and when I went to find out where the sound had came from, I could not find a reasonable explanation. Maybe this is a place where I could go back to when I start my paranormal investigations in June. What are your thoughts? Please leave your comments in the comment section on YouTube. I was unable to visit the halls since they require you to have an appointment to visit. Maybe if I do decide to go back, I could arrange an appointment with the owners and to see if they will give me a tour of the building. If there are any listeners which have stayed at the hall, I would like to hear from you. I know this podcast has been quite short this month, as it is the last podcast. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you still want to enjoy the content. As I said earlier, from June this year, I will be doing proper paranormal videos. I hope to see you then. Bye for now.